Yo, what's up guys? It's me exactly back bringing some more daily NBA news. Thank you for coming back once again. You guys already know that you are the real MVP. Seriously, can't thank you enough. And if you're new here, if this is your first time stopping by the channel, then welcome. You are also greatly appreciated, but make sure that you smack that sub button and hit the bell as well so you can stay up to date with everything that goes on in the NBA on a daily basis. But now let's just take a look at everything that is going on in the NBA. First up in the news, the NBA draft is today. So you guys already know that we got tons and tons of rumors and stories coming out about teams looking to make moves in the NBA draft. And the most talked about team right now is actually the Memphis Grizzlies, as sources say that Memphis is in talks with 7 different teams for a potential trade involving the number 4 pick as well as the contract of Chandler Parsons. Quote, the Memphis Grizzlies are in discussions with a number of teams to trade the number 4 pick in the draft on Thursday. Any such trade would include for Chandler Parsons, whose contract is considered an albatross because of his knee problem. As far as which teams are interested in trading with Memphis, reports say that the Mavericks, Magic, Bulls, Knicks, Nuggets, Celtics, and Clippers have all shown interest in a deal. Also saying that the Grizzlies would only prefer to move down a few spots in the lottery as opposed to trading with a team that will put them out of the lottery completely. So basically, they would prefer to do a trade with the Magic, Bulls, Knicks, or Mavs. And the reason for that is because the Memphis Grizzlies still do have their eye on a particular player that they could get in the lottery. Actually, the only player that was willing to hold a workout for the Memphis Grizzlies, Wendell Carter Jr. The Grizzlies still do want to draft Wendell Carter Jr., but the thing is, they don't want to use the number 4 pick on him since he will be available much later in the lottery. So why not trade down and get some other assets, or maybe even dump the contract of Chandler Parsons in the process? That's the thought process of the Memphis Grizzlies right here. As far as why the other teams want to move up so badly, well, over the course of the past few days, articles have come out claiming that both the Knicks and Bulls would like to move up in the draft so they can select Mo Bamba. Same with the Celtics and possibly for the Mavericks too. As for the Nuggets, they are really trying to get Luka Doncic according to reports. So all of these teams are looking to get their hands on the Memphis Grizzlies a number 4 pick. Like I said, the NBA draft goes down later tonight. Expect some pretty big things to start popping off. For our next bit of news, we just got an update on the Kawhi Leonard situation, as it seems like the San Antonio Spurs are at least now listening to offers for Kawhi Leonard, as Adrian Wojnarowski dropped a bomb on us this morning when he tweeted out, Spurs are willing listeners on Kawhi Leonard trade proposals but haven't been proactive in chasing down offers, league sources tell ESPN. For now, make an offer and they'll add it to the board. Spurs and Lakers have had no dialogue on Leonard. So this is very different from any other report that we've gotten saying that the San Antonio Spurs were not even considering or listening to trade offers for Kawhi Leonard, but now they are open to the idea. They are listening even if they're not actively seeking trades for Kawhi Leonard. So maybe, just maybe, they realize that they most likely won't be able to keep Kawhi Leonard. While Kawhi is working on his way out of San Antonio, it turns out that Dwight Howard is already working on his way out of Brooklyn. That is right, not even 24 hours after the trade was finalized, Dwight Howard has asked the Brooklyn Nets for a buyout, and the Nets have been happy to cooperate, it seems. And as far as why is Howard wants the buyout, this is what he had to say. I want to be in a situation where I have an opportunity to help a team win. That's my only goal. All I need is a real chance and a real clean slate where it's not people talking about my past. Also saying that he was extremely surprised that he was traded from the Hornets since he had such a great season for them. I was really just in total shock because I wasn't expecting it to happen. I thought the season was really good. For one, this was the healthiest I've been, and 2, my stats this season have been one of the best since I've been in the NBA. Well, now that Dwight Howard is about to get bought out, you can expect some of the top team championship contenders in the league to be in seek of his services, since he is still, you know, a pretty quality starting big man. For our next story of the day, the Memphis Grizzlies might not be the only team looking to trade down in the NBA lottery, as we are also getting similar reports regarding the Atlanta Hawks. As after Trae Young, who just had a workout for the Atlanta Hawks, who own the number 3 pick in the draft currently, after he worked out for them, we are now getting reports that Atlanta really wants to take Trae Young, but obviously they don't want to do it with the number 3 pick in the draft. Draft starts at pick number 3. Most teams think Sacramento takes Bagley because they have to, since he actually showed interest, but the rest of the league thinks the Kings are capable of doing anything, which isn't a compliment. Atlanta really wants Trae Young. I've heard this from multiple sources. They may trade down to take him, and then whomever jumps up to the number 3 pick takes Doncic to get in front of Memphis. So once again, look for teams like the Bulls, Magic, Knicks, and Mavericks as well to all be in contact with the Atlanta Hawks too. And for what will actually be our final story of the day, the Los Angeles Lakers are trying very hard not to mess anything up in free agency. They've already been fined for tampering twice this season. If they get caught one more time, the punishment will most likely be much more severe than just a fine. The NBA could ban them from signing certain players in free agency, and that is the last thing that the Lakers want to do when it seems that they are this close to being able to assemble a super team this summer. Magic Johnson knows this, and that is why yesterday reports came out saying that the Lakers held a meeting with their employees to warn them to not get caught tampering. The Los Angeles Lakers recently called an organizational meeting warning all employees about possible tampering ahead of free agent signing period, in which they are expected to play a key role, with the ability to sign 2 superstars. Sources with knowledge of the meeting told ESPN. Sources said Johnson spoke to a large group of team employees warning them about tampering. Other employees received written notices on the matter that reference possible termination and punishment for anyone who does not adhere to NBA rules. So basically, he said, if we get caught tampering one more time, each and last, every single one of you is fired. Even though both of the times the Lakers have been caught tampering this year, it's had to do something with either what Magic Johnson said or it did, so maybe he should have been the only one at this meeting. Anyways, that is actually it for today's video. This one was really short, but not that much came out since teams are really getting prepared for the NBA draft. That being said, expect a much longer video tomorrow, because I am sure that a lot is about to happen tonight. So you definitely want to make sure that you are subscribed with post notifications turned on so you don't miss out on everything that's about to go down. But until then, I guess I'll just see you guys tomorrow. So keep getting the buckets, Team SDC, and I'm out of here. Peace.